Imagine a world without the electrifying sounds of the electric guitar, a world without Jimi Hendrix. Born in the tumultuous year of 1942, Seattle, Washington, Johnny Allen Hendrix, later renamed James Marshall Hendrix, found solace in music from an early age. Like a moth drawn to the flame, young Jimi was captivated by the allure of the guitar. With no formal training, he taught himself to play, mirroring the notes and rhythms that resonated within his soul. His musical journey was briefly interrupted when he enlisted in the army, only to be discharged after an injury. Undeterred, Jimi turned his full focus back to music. His pursuit of melodic mastery led him to the vibrant city of London in 1966. It was here that Jimi Hendrix, with his unique blend of jazz, rock and soul, burst into the music scene, sending shockwaves that would forever change the landscape of music. And so began the rise of a legend, a man who would redefine the world of music. From the streets of London to the world stage, Hendrix's music was like a wildfire, spreading and captivating audiences everywhere. His unique style was a fusion of American traditions like jazz, rock, soul, and techniques from British avant-garde rock. This eclectic blend, coupled with his innovative guitar-playing techniques, set him apart and made him an instant sensation. Imagine it's 1967 and you're at the Monterey Pop Festival. Suddenly a man steps onto the stage, his instrument in hand, and proceeds to astound the audience by setting his guitar on fire. That man was Jimi Hendrix. His fiery performance, both literally and figuratively, set a new precedent for what a live show could be. It was a spectacle, a statement, a testament to his passion for music, and it left an indelible mark on the minds of those who witnessed it. 2 years later, in 1969, Hendrix took the stage at Woodstock, another iconic music festival. As he played his rendition of the Star-Spangled Banner, the crowd was mesmerized. His interpretation was raw, emotional, and charged with the political tensions of the time. It was more than just a performance, it was a commentary, a protest, a statement of identity. It was Jimi Hendrix, through and through. Jimi Hendrix was not just a musician, he was a revolutionary, changing the landscape of rock and roll forever. His blazing path left an enduring legacy that continues to inspire thousands of musicians today. His music, his persona, his genius, they all skyrocketed him to fame and to the annals of music history. In a twist of fate, Jimi Hendrix's last song would eerily reflect the beginning of life, even as his own was tragically nearing its end. The song, Belly Button Window, is a soulful country blues tune, exploring the months leading up to birth. Interestingly, it was written from the perspective of an unborn child observing its parents through a belly button window. An unusual theme, wouldn't you say? Now, inspiration for this song is said to have stemmed from two sources. One was Hendrix's bandmate, Mitch Mitchell, who was expecting a baby around the same time. The other, a little darker, is believed to have been Hendrix's own troubled childhood memories. The song's lyrics describe parents who are begrudgingly awaiting their child's arrival, painting a somber picture of an unborn child's speculations. The lyrics, written before the melody, were initially tried out with the melody for Midnight Lightning. However, they didn't quite blend, and the final bluesy version of Belly Button Window was recorded on August 22nd. At the same time, Hendrix was also planning for his next album, oblivious of the tragic fate that awaited him. Days after the recording session, Hendrix, Mitchell and Billy Cox set off to play the 1970 Isle of Wight Festival and more dates in Europe. But destiny had other plans. On September 18, 1970, less than a month after recording Belly Button Window, the world lost one of its greatest guitar legends. This final recording would later become the closing track on Hendrix's first posthumous album, Cry of Love. It's rather uncanny, don't you think? The last song written and recorded by Hendrix before his death was about the start of life, almost like a strange cycle of reincarnation. The coincidence is eerie, but also, in a way, beautifully poetic. Jimi Hendrix's life may have been cut short, but his legacy lives on, inspiring countless musicians and resonating in the heart of every guitar enthusiast.